Hey everyone, Sean here. And I want to talk this morning about when we build a community. And I've talked about how we build a community before, but when we're launching something new, a new product, a new business, a new service, a new direction in our lives, the day we go public, the day we launch it officially, it's often too late to start building that community. Right? We're out, we're in the world, we now need to make our livelihood, and there's nobody listening, there's nobody connected to us. And so at those points, we often have to turn to advertising in very expensive ways to really not generate a lot of return. So the time to start building a community is a year or 2 years before you're ready, before you're launched, before you have it all figured out. And I get that that's daunting. But sort of the driving here, a metaphor sort of came to mind because we drove past this construction site that's been building this condo community thing for a very long time. And I sort of started to realize it's the same thing, right? We have to start experimenting and building that community long before people move in, long before. And we have to think about, where do we put this community, right? Where will resonate with people? What type of community is it? What are the features in our community that are aligned with what we're trying to do and that are resonating with people, that they want to join this community, that they want to potentially move into this community? So that metaphor I think works really well. I'm participating in a small community building exercise right now with a few people, where the instigator of this first tried Google Plus as the place for the hangout, and then that turned out to be a little problematic for a few people, and also some of us were having issues. So now he's moving it to a Facebook group, a private Facebook group, and we're experimenting with how does that feel for everyone. And I think that's exactly what we have to do when we're building a community. And I know it's hard when we're, working on a new business or a new venture, and we're in the weeds of that and trying to figure it out and work it all out to also start building that community. But I can tell you, that's the time to do it, because waiting until launch to find out that what you've hastily thrown together at the last minute people aren't interested in and don't want to belong to does not work to your advantage. So those are sort of my thoughts around when to build a community, and also a bit of a metaphor, and I'll try and flesh that metaphor out a little bit more in the notes below the video. Hope you're all having a beautiful morning this week. I know I'm enjoying the last few moments of warmth summer up here in the great north, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon.